What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about The Wolf Among Us 2. We got the news. Honestly, it was everything I could have hoped for. Maybe a little disappointing in terms of the year, but honestly, I'm blown away. One, I think Jeff Keighley actually did a really, really good job with the entire thing and just with the interview kind of style that he has. But no, I'm impressed by it all. So we got a new trailer. In fact, we got a trailer, right? The first one was a teaser. It was the only thing that they had at the time back when they showed at the Game Awards. But we got a full-length trailer that looks incredible. It really looks like what the game should look like right now. And I think that's kind of the only thing you can hope, right, like as of right now. Obviously, when the game comes out, we can judge it on a lot of other things. But, you know, you just kind of hope that they can retain the kind of, you know, artistic style that made the game so special literally 10 years ago or 9.5 years ago right now. And that they, you know, I mean, they can get updated because it can't literally just be that. And that it would work, you know, in 2022, 2023. And that's what they've done. So I'm really impressed by the visuals. It's so great to like hear Big B's voice again. It gave me kind of goosebumps that we you know, got to do that. Now we obviously got some new characters. Obviously there was a focus on the Oz, the Oz group, right? That kind of Fable idea, which I think was really, really cool. We got some story details of Big B basically being in almost an anger management kind of you know, situation, with him being sidelined by Snow, right? Because she's now the official you know, in charge of Fabletown, and their kind of, I guess, ideas, their ideologies kind of conflict with each other, mainly because of Big B's anti-socialness. So we got a little story elements, but to be honest with you, the two biggest things, really maybe three if you know, spread one off, is the behind the scenes stuff, or the details with the game releasing in and of itself. So number one, the game releases in 2023. Now that is disappointing, just in the sense that I think we all want, I mean, let's not beat around the bush, let's not kid around, right? Let's not fool ourselves. I think we wanted the game as soon as possible. We probably wanted the game this year, but next year is when it comes out. Fine, no big deal. The other thing is Jeff Keighley just says it like it's no big thing, right? And I honestly, this is why I respect the man a great deal. Now, he probably was told this, or maybe he truly just assumed it and went with his gut, but he just said out loud about 5 episodes. He said out loud episodic, and while he was saying it, I was thinking in my head, wait, this was never confirmed. You know, like I think there was always been, maybe it was, and I just completely missed it, but I truly don't think so. I'm pretty sure none of that stuff was ever confirmed, and it's been a speculation thing that people have been asking for months, if not years, of, is Telltale still going to do episodic, and, you know, and things like that. And I guess how many episodes? 5 makes a lot of sense, right? But they've done 4 before. So I love that he just said it with such confidence, as if he had been told it, but then it seemed like he was not told it, because he had to ask for confirmation that it was 5 episodes. So number one, I love it being episodic. I actually agree. I believe it was their president or co-president or whatever that was talking about why it's episodic, in terms of the water cooler moments that you can, you know, go out there or go online and you can talk to people about, you know, this week's episode or whatever, and you can do that throughout the entire season. I personally love that. I think Life is Strange True Colors kind of dropped while I loved True Colors is an incredible, incredible game. While I loved it, I think it's one of the best Life is Strange games, the only thing it was missing, in my opinion, was that episodic feel to it. Now, again, I guess I'm saying that I like it more, because I am. That is my personal opinion. I personally think it's the better one, but, you know, it's okay if we all disagree here, if you don't think that's the best way. But I really do think you can benefit a lot, as long, and this is actually the third spin-off thing that they said in the interview that I'm so happy that they inadvertently walked themselves into it, is episodic only works, or works at the best of its capabilities, when it's consistent, right? Remember Telltale in the past, they are the worst company imaginable at making things consistently, right? They had an episode, and then another episode would come out 2 months later, then 3 weeks later, then 4 months later. In fact, I believe with The Wolf Among Us, that was one of the biggest ones in terms of episode 1 to, I think, episode 2, right? There was like a huge delay. It was multiple months, and then it never was that long again after, between episodes 1 and 2. So they were horrible at this, okay? It was not their strong suit, and I called it out the entire time. And as long as they're able to not do that, I think that it's going to work out just fine. And again, what they inadvertently walked themselves into is the plan will be to have the entire game done and then release them in installments. And it sounds like they will not be that far off. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if they'll be weekly. In fact, I don't even think you should do weekly. Maybe bi-weekly, maybe once a month, maybe it's too far. Let's say 2 to 3 weeks just to be safe. Maybe that happens, maybe that doesn't happen, but I think that's probably the best thing you can do. And if you have the entire game done. Now, I guess you could argue, well, if you have the entire game done, why not just put it out as a game, and you can like pick the chapters instead of really. Again, though, you lose that episodic kind of feel. You miss being able to go online and speculate and theorize. And honestly, that's where I come from. I really think a game like the first Life is Strange Season 1 or the early Telltale games, when there was kind of the most, anticipation for them, I really think they were helped massively by people going online and talking about it and theorizing what happens in episode 3, what's going to happen in 4. Let's do our season finale predictions, right? I really think that can help them out. So again, visually, in terms of what we actually saw, I'm impressed. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. And then even from behind the scenes, 2023 isn't awesome, but the idea of it being episodic gets me very, very excited. It'll be a little bit stretched out, I guess, in that way, right? But very, very good all the way around. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, the bell icon turned on. I will be covering this game quite a bit leading into it and when the game releases, obviously. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else, I have a Twitter, I have a second YouTube channel. I also have Patreon and YouTube memberships. Links for them all are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.